What's up, guys? I'm down here around the Williston and Springfield Bridge on the Edisto River. I was planning on going to Savannah River today, but well, my Toyota is due for a recall on the motor, and I was just gonna go until that recall had to absolutely be done. Well, all the check engine lights came on last night, so I guess it's time for that engine recall to actually take place. So I didn't feel like driving an hour 45 minutes in my little black truck all the way to Savannah River, because it's not in the greatest of shape either. So I said I'll just come on down here. I don't know how well I'll do, or if I'll do anything down here, because the water's kind of high, but we'll see. I got the crickets, I already bought the crickets, already has some worms. It's a beautiful day. Might as well at least give her a shot, right? So that's what I'm doing. Trying to get everything settled in the boat to start with. You can film it a little different in Edisto than it is the Savannah. A lot of times I fish from the tiller handle instead of the trolling motor up here up front, but on a little side creek. I'm gonna try to fish on the trolling motor a bit, but this water is hauling tail. Anywho, I'm gonna get situated, and hopefully we'll see some fish here in a bit. Okay. Hey. Oh, I can still catch a fish. How about that? Oh, now. Nice little shell crack. I'm gonna keep that one. Once I was swimming across Turtle Creek. All them snappers all around my feet. Sure was hard getting across that thing. With both hands on my dang-a-lang. Okay, okay. I'll take another one. Another little fella. Like I see you. Big or small, we catch them all. Kind of like Pokemon. It's a pretty one. Jeez, man. Well, I guess I'll take. Boy, Chinook. Chinook. I knew there was gonna be some up in here. That's a good little one. That's a red breast right there. Woo-wee! Little Edisto River red. I knew I would catch something here. This is good. Found me a little dead lake slack water kind of area. Not really a dead lake, but at least a little area without so much current. And in doing so, found me a little red breast. Okay, there we go. That's the size we want right there. Yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Not blow my damn area out. But like I said, exactly what I'm gonna do too. That's the size we want. That's a full brim right there. Full size brim. Told you this is my little sneaky hole. Can't be telling you where this is at. That's a good little fish. Okay. I don't even know if I got. I do got it on. That's a nice one there. That's old knothead blue. Woo-wee. That's a good fish. That is a hand-sized bluegill. That's what I'm talking about. Now look at me. Caught a fish or two. Might have to get the pliers to get that joker off. That's a bluegill. That's the size you want. Look at that little fella right there. This little baby red breastus. Little baby one. Pretty colors. Little pretty colors. Well, we wound up with 6 on today. Probably 3 good ones and 3 kind of small ones. Had a couple of real nice ones. I knew I wasn't gonna catch much. I was happy to catch what I caught. I went a good ways down too, cause thinking about making a little run from here all the way to the beach at some point. Maybe soon, maybe this summer. But I wanted to see what it was like, and it's skinny through here. The thing between Springfield and Hog Pen is probably, in my opinion, as far as the navigable part of the river goes, one of the rougher sections that is still considered boatable. Because it fingers, so like it's in and out and in and out and in and out. It's rough. So as far as solid boat ramps go, this is probably the furthest north I would go at this point, and even consider starting if I was going to do a trip from the here to the beach in a boat that has like a motor in it. And you could do it from could have done it from Davis Bridge, but that is no longer. They've completely wiped out the ramp there to rebuild that bridge. And then you could really technically do it from what they call Kettle's Bridge, or some people call it Buster's Bridge. It's on the dirt road up there by the Gopher Tortoise Preserve. You could technically do it there. It's just a really crappy ramp to put in at. It's very steep. It drops off real bad. Just no place to park. Good fishing, don't get me wrong, but just not the best place in the world to go put your boat in, and especially for a trip like this. So like I said, you could technically go all the way up to the South Edisto boat ramp up in Aiken and try it. It would have to be extremely high water for you to even have a chance in a boat. Kayak, completely different. We'll get to kayaks later this summer, and hopefully I can take you along on some pretty cool trips with me with that. But anywho, fishing day's over. I got 6 fish, trying to decide whether or not to put them in the pond or to have a little cat, or not a catfish, but a little fish cooking tomorrow for lunch, because I'm definitely not cooking them tonight, because best cooking's skitty. So y'all take care. Lord willing, we'll see you next time.